Welcome back. Going live in a minute and 45 seconds. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Today, guys, Bitcoin is moving up. GameStop is coming down. Oh, well, that's all right, guys. Meme stocks are pretty fun, but let's see where this thing goes. I have no idea. It's been a wild ride, I'll tell you that, guys. The meme coins getting another little leg up today, trying to hang on. Let's see what happens in the Kronos meme space. We got a pre-sale that's already raised. Looks like $2 million. Thanks for that info there, Buju, in the chat. We'll talk about what's going on in the market, why crypto's pumping today, some of the big stories, some capitulation amongst institutions in the upward direction. Guys, we have major institutions still FOMOing into Bitcoin, and some institutions that said that they didn't want to participate in these ETFs are changing their mind. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see everybody in the chat today. Let me fix this. Let's get that a little higher up there. Oh yeah, moving the image right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Welcome back, Buju, Swag Gamer, everybody in the chat, guys. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's talk crypto today and see what's churning in these markets, because there's some activity today that we got to talk about. All right, little earlier stream today. I do have to go in. We got a big meeting with the whole team at my day job, so gonna go participate in that. Beautiful, beautiful morning today. Got good weather here. Moods are right. Feeling good. And you know what? Bitcoin's feeling good too. Guys, we got Bitcoin up 4.53%, up 2.7% in the last 7 days. Finally broke above that $63,000 level, and we got some shorts getting squeezed on Bitcoin today, which is a very beautiful thing. And Ethereum is trying to make its way back above $3,000, which is something that we want to see. That's been a interesting level to watch for ETH recently. Solana back above 150. Binance coin still kind of close to its highs. Very, very interesting. And everything else just kind of hanging out. Let's see what some of the biggest movers are on the day. And guys, at the end of this stream, here's how we do it. We're going to go through some charts. We're going to talk about some of the price action on the day, the biggest gainers, the biggest losers. We're going to do some news stories. And then towards the end of the stream, I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A. So throw some questions at me as you come in. If you have any questions, and let me know, can we get Bitcoin back above $70,000 in May? I want to know what you are thinking. Good morning, WCB JJ77 in the chat. Good to see you. Get a little sip of water there, and let's look at the big gainers on the day. Bitenzor moving up. Are we moving up? We got a meme coin, Floki, making a beautiful move up today. Very interesting to see that. SEI was very, very popular coin for a minute there, getting its nice upward move today at 11%. Again, but all these coins are still down from their highs. Pretty much every single coin here is down from their highs, maybe with the exception of Floki. Let's see what Floki's got going on. Meme coins took a little dip for a while. We recently had a little bit of a resurgence. because of this meme coin mania that we've had just going on across crypto. Pepe hit some highs, and here's Floki trying to make its way back to the highs too. Very, very interesting to see. Meme coins are definitely shocking the world. And here we go. We got Stax coming up. Guys, you had a chance to buy Stax below $2. Did you DCA? Are you holding on for the long term? Do you believe a broader bull market? Well, then we like to buy the dips, let her rip, take profit in green candles, my friends. I do believe that this coin from here can easily 10x in this bull market. That's speculation. Nothing we do on this channel is financial advice. This is speculation based on our understanding of these markets. Me and my partner Black Sea, we've been in this space since 2016, and it's been a beautiful, beautiful journey filled with challenges. And you know what? We learned from those challenges, guys, and that's why we started doing content, because we wanted to take our lessons, bring them to the table for you, and try to educate this space for the better. Try to help you avoid scammers, avoid rug pulls, and just educate people on how to do your own research, which is what you need to do when it comes to playing in these crypto markets. And also, always, not investing more than you're willing to lose, especially in meme coins. But Stax, definitely a play that I'm excited to see going up today. I'm very bullish on the Stax ecosystem as well, so we'll just have to see how this thing plays out. And the Fear and Greed Index is still neutral. Think about this, guys. Bitcoin is still down from its highs. It was up to 73,000. It's only at 64,000. And some people believe that we can go above 100K, myself included. I think we might even see Bitcoin above 200K. Let's see how it pans out. And let's look at what some of the biggest losers are on the day. Got WorldCoin. Nothing's really a big loser today, actually. Not a lot is red. Why? Because Bitcoin is the tide that raises all boats. That's always how it's been. That's pretty much always how it will be. There's always outliers. We had a Kronos meme coin season while Bitcoin was from 60 to 63,000, doing nothing. Those altcoins are still hanging on. We'll talk about those a little bit at the end of this, but we're going to get through some of the big stories on the day. So not a lot of big losers today. Over the last 7 days, some memes, Pepe and Floki are the two big winners in the top 100 at least. And there's still a couple coins that are still way down. So let's see if these things recover. And just don't be surprised to see Sui, as an example, coming up and having a beautiful recovery. In fact, it is up 5.88% today. The coins that are most popular, they get big retracements. Those are the ones you want to buy the dip on, my friends. And if you like them, of course. If you like them, if you've done the research on your own. So we are seeing, again, this bull market looking tasty, getting ready. We have some red. We want to get some orange, then yellow, then green. We want to move up this slope right here. And then we want to see, you know, maybe 150 to a 400K Bitcoin in this bull cycle. This is what the stock to flow model shows. It's also what the Bitcoin rainbow chart likes to show, that these things are on the table, my friend. If you look, if we go into this orange or, you know, yellow band, guys, those are the prices that are on the table. It looks like 180K should be easy. We've always got up into the yellow. I mean, it looks like diminishing returns over time. This peak went way higher. This peak went less high. This peak went less high into these color bands. So maybe we only come up into, I don't know, maybe this green or yellow, but depending on what time of year that comes out, could be good. Another bullish catalyst we have that, you know, you could try to say this time is different. Well, we have institutions seemingly FOMOing in. We have a presidential candidate, actually two, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., an independent, and Donald Trump, that are very bullish on Bitcoin and want to back it. In fact, at the end of the month, there's a conference called Consensus in Austin, Texas. Shout out to Oscar Ramos. We were just talking, and he was saying, hey, you think you're going to Consensus? I may or I would like to go. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it, unfortunately, because I actually got a birthday party for my nephew. I love my family, right? Got to take care of my family. And then I have a very important appointment for my wife for our baby. So, Oscar, if you're watching, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to make it. I'll text you later, brother, and let you know that officially. But, you know, kind of trying to figure out my schedule here. But at that conference, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is going to speak. Again, presidential candidates are bullish on Bitcoin. That makes that a big event. This is why people are so excited about crypto. And we got crazy things happening. In fact, one crazy thing that is happening, and I'll just going to pull it up really, really quick, and we'll go over to Twitter. If you look at one crazy thing that's happening right now, I just saw this story before I went live, and I didn't get a chance to pull it up on my stream. We saw Vanguard. I told you guys it was inevitable. Institutional FOMO is a beautiful thing. We have Vanguard that just appointed a new CEO, a former BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF lead. And Vanguard famously recently came out and said that they had no interest in participating in these Bitcoin ETFs. Well, looks like the tune might be about to change as they replaced their CEO because, frankly, the old guy just wasn't cutting it. Maybe because he was bearish on Bitcoin. It's very, very interesting to see, guys, and it's very funny, and we told you so. We told you so. So we do have some short squeezes happening for Bitcoin today. Nothing crazy. We got $50 million worth of shorts. This might increase later today. Maybe this data is catching up. But there's there's some signs that said this could happen, right? We were looking at this liquidation heat map recently, and we saw, okay, some shorts could get squeezed at about 64, some more shorts could get squeezed at about 65, and then of course another level at 67.5 and more at 61. And there's really not a lot over here. Yes, there is quite a bit over at this $50,000 range, if you can see that. But really, guys, there's a lot of shorts that are ready to get squeezed up here, and I am ready for it, guys. Again, so many things are stacking up for a bullish crypto bull market, guys. Bitcoin traders also expected Fed Chair Powell to pump our bags, and looking at $80,000 BTC targets because he had a speech recently. Well, that speech is official, and the Fed came out and said, hey, inflation has still been higher than he thought, expects rates to hold steady, which I do believe is bullish for Bitcoin because, guys, when the pivot comes, some people speculate that it's actually going to cause some pain for risk on assets. And so postponing the pivot and the Fed interest rate pivot, right, to lower interest rates, that is actually going to, when that does come, could potentially be bearish for Bitcoin. Some people are speculating. I still think, forget this whole Fed rate hike thing. Who cares about it? Bitcoin's Bitcoin. Inflation's bad. You got to manipulate these markets with rate hikes, rate cuts, printing, quantitative easing, quantitative tightening, all these different things where, that's manipulating the market in a sense. And Bitcoin, there's only 21 million. It's deflationary. That's just how it works. It's easier to use. I told you guys that I paid for my car on the 8th of this month. It is currently the 15th of this month, and my money is still in my bank account. With Bitcoin, I can send a transfer, and it can be complete in under an hour. 2 confirmations on the Bitcoin blockchain, guys, and it's done. It could be done in 30 minutes. It's a beautiful thing. And with Solana, it can be done almost in the snap of a finger. Meanwhile, we've got this archaic system that's just not working. Inflation's bad. We're pivoting. We're quantitative easing. We're quantitative tightening. We're doing all these things. And it's just, groceries are still expensive, right? We're even doing these other things to try to sneak the numbers around. We saw they recently pulled the price increases on coffee out of some of these numbers to try to manipulate these numbers a little bit. It's not going in the right direction. And anyway, this is a good thing for Bitcoin. So Simon Kelly, I appreciate you. He said, smash the like. Really appreciate that. Smashing the like button is anything. If there's anything you can do for a YouTuber, and that you don't need to super chat, you don't need to become a member unless you guys want to do those things. And I'm happy to answer your questions with super chats and get in that private Discord and talk to any of our members. You can do that in the link in the description down below. Forget all that if you don't want to do it. Number one thing you could do is smash the like button for me, guys. Smash that like button. It's the number one thing you do to support a YouTube channel where you like the content. So we are seeing that in June, in the upcoming meeting that's happening in 28 days and 2 hours from now, as you can see here, there is a 96.9% chance that the Fed is just going to keep the interest rates flat where they're at. Simon Kelly is asking, do I hold any XRP? No, it's the banker's coin, and I don't like bankers, but I could be missing out on some gains there. My cousin's got a lot of XRP, but I'm not playing that XRP game. Soothing Dream World asks, hey man, can we see some action on the Welsh coin soon? Well, let me tell you this, my friend. When you look at Bitcoin and we're moving up, guess what happens? Stax coin moves up, and I've had this red line drawn for a while because I saw this 200-day moving average, and I thought maybe we could get a test off this and scoop back up, and I haven't moved this red line. This is my drawing. See this? Whoop. It's working out beautifully. I drew this like way back here, back in April 29th. It's been like 15 days since I draw this line. It's playing out beautifully. And so as Stax recovers, maybe Welsh can recover too. Let's actually see really quick how Welsh is doing before I get to some more news. What is Welsh? For those of you guys wondering, it is the first dog meme token ever built on top of Bitcoin, because people are building DeFi on top of Bitcoin and they're building meme tokens on top of Bitcoin. And this is built on the layer 2 solution called Stax. And of course, it's not even CoinMarketCap yet, because CoinMarketCap, you know, you guys, I'll tell you, I'll tell you, coin market cap. I don't like when I see that. Let's see what we got. Actually, still down today, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a recovery here. This is coming into like a kind of a wedge. If you kind of look at this is a descending wedge, and at any moment I think we're imminent for a breakup, but we're gonna need to see a little bit more out of Stax first before that. Anyway, so that's enough about the Fed, enough about Welsh for now. Still holding a ton of it because I'm ready. More broadly, you know, looking at what's going on with this political aspect of crypto, the crypto industry's influence on the US elections is bigger than ever. Industry insiders Trey, there's some bias there, but it's true. Crypto focused super PACs are shaping the outcome of certain key congressional elections, guys. There's big money in crypto. They're putting that money to work. They're backing pro-crypto candidates, and it could affect some key swing states, which is very, very interesting. We've never seen this in such a great capacity. A little bit in the last election, just a little bit in the last election, but it is bigger than ever in this election. And Mark Cuban yesterday said that if Biden administration does not embrace crypto, they could be setting themselves up for a loss. They could really hurt them in the election. And same thing goes for senators. Same thing goes for Congress. It is bigger than ever. And just today, this story came out. MoonPay, who recently had a partner with a variety of people, I think with PayPal, I think they got a partnership with. There's others as well. They donated $1 million to stand with crypto. So, you know, $1 million across 100 crypto companies, that's $100 million. Just the other day on Super Tuesday, we saw $102 million donated to a crypto super PAC. And there's more coming, guys. There's going to be more coming. These crypto companies are going to back crypto candidates. It's just simple. Just like tobacco companies and pharmaceutical companies back pro-tobacco and pro-pharmaceutical and companies. This is just how the world works, guys. The world works on money. And it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing because basically I just told you that our politicians are bought and paid for, and it is. And it is. And so if you have a good movement and you have a good set of businesses and you're pro-crypto and you like the crypto businesses and you want them to, the good ones at least, not the FTXs of the world, and you want them to, you know, get their influence, right, to get pro-crypto politicians elected, some people look at this as a bad thing. Well, why aren't we complaining about tobacco companies and the oil industry and all these other, you know, it's a one-sided thing. It's just like the GameStop thing, guys. It is the suits against the people, and I think the people stand for crypto. Obviously, there's big corporations that are behind some crypto companies as well. Of course, large players are always going to come in. The whales are going to find a way to make a profit, right? That's why large exchanges, there's higher fees. This is why I like to use DeFi. Large exchanges, they're easy to use, they're beautiful to use, and I do think we might have a potential partnership, sponsorship soon coming out, TBD, with a major exchange. You might be able to guess what it is. I'm very excited about it. We're negotiating right now. Let's see how it pans out. But we want to continue to see these crypto companies donate and try to get pro-crypto policies and pro-crypto leaders elected. Whether they're Republican or Democrat, that's irrelevant to me. The fact what we really need is just pro-crypto candidates. We just need people to be open-minded and just understand a good thing when it's sitting right in front of you. And I think crypto's a good thing. And some people disagree, and that's okay. That's okay. Pepe in the chat says Coinbase needs to list Pepe. They do. They've come out and they said they don't like where it's at politically. It's a bad political figure. You can kind of look to its 4chan days to learn the origin of that meme, to understand that a little bit. But I don't know. Maybe they'll get over it. Hopefully they do. DGen Rich wants me to make a video of the best Kronos altcoins. Please, DGen Rich, got to check out the channel. I've been talking about these things for a long time. I'll just tell you right now. VVS Finance, you got Fulcrum, you got Tectonic, you got some of the other ones, other tokens that are associated with some of the largest DEXs and dApps. You just got to look into those. And then obviously you have the meme coins, which have been going wild. We'll see how those play out. We're going to talk about those. And right now, let's talk about some of them. Actually, a great segue. So let's get into some of that. Let me get out of this. Let me just get out of that. And let's talk about some memes. What do we got here? We got, oh, I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about this one. But I told you guys, RIP, it was pumping. Expect these new tokens to always dump. There's a new token coming. The Damoon token, it might go up. and then it might dump, and then maybe it comes back. Who knows? Here you go with the Mary token. Had a beautiful retracement, a buying opportunity for anybody to get in, and it's ticked 3 red candles in a row, just as it's done in the past. Let's see if this daily candle can flip green as Bitcoin's coming back. I would remain hopeful that this thing could continue with some more upside and get the next leg up. People are still anticipating a potential exchange listing on this. I've been talking to, I'm not going to name any names, but I've had some influencers reaching out to me asking me my opinion on some of these Kronos memes, because I think they've seen some of the profit that I've been making. I think they've seen some of the moves that I've been making. I've been pretty on it. Now, I haven't been right on everything, right? And I'm not going to be right on everything, but it is good to see. Interesting to see. Mary is right now the #1 token on Dex Screener, according in Kronos, which is very interesting to see. I don't hold call right now, but that doesn't mean I don't love it. I might even buy back in. Let me get some more profits. We'll see. Shuffling bags around. I'm swing trading, taking profits, paid off my cars, trying to pay off my cars if my bank would let that transaction go through, but banks are terrible. We already know this. Anyway, one thing I was wrong about is I was thinking, hey, there's this Damoon pre-sale coming out very soon. In fact, it's happening right now. They've already raised $2 million. Boujou. Oh, by the way, shout out to Marty. I did not get in. He's asking, did I get on the Damoon pre-sale? I did not. I'm a little pre-saled out. I don't really love pre-sales. I kind of wait, let the action settle. Like, look at this pre-sale, right? Just a good example. I just don't like to play. I was playing some games when it was early in its infancy. We've kind of had a consolidation period. Here's another pre-sale rip. I know nothing about it, even though it's got 475k locked liquidity, which sounds great. And it's got no issues on this here. You can see its security features are decent, whatever. I know nothing about this token, not endorsing it, don't own any. But I was looking at this yesterday. It was ripping up, and I said, well, it's probably going to crash. And you know what? It did, because what goes up, people make money, they take some profit, it's going to consolidate, and then maybe it gets a move back up. Another good example of that is like the buy the dip token. This was another pre-sale. Here you go. It had a pump. Now it seems like it's rounding out. It might get another pump. It might not. I don't know. I don't love the pre-sales. What I was hopeful for and what I was wrong about is with that Damoon pre-sale, they would actually accept Mary mystery tokens, just like they did with Ka and the dip token. And then they could get liquidity for that and then possibly pivot into another crypto.com exchange listing, just like we saw with Crow and Knife. Unfortunately, I was wrong. I wish I was right there. I can't be right. It was a hypothesis. It was a hypothesis. It was an if-then statement, and the if didn't happen, so the then couldn't happen either. And I told you it was total speculation, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. Ryoshi with Knife. Looks like it's up today, 26%. Let's see what's going on. Boom, nice little pump. Let's see what we can do here. Again, this thing was ripping, came up. Look, another pre-sale, boom, came up, dumped, consolidated, have a huge pump, came back down. People take profits, trying to move up again. Let's see what happens. I love this meme mania. I want it to continue. I got the mouse still stuck in that pasta. A Bitmart exchange listings coming up soon. I had a couple people DM me and ask me about this as well. I put out this tweet the other day. We'll talk about this really quick. Smash the like button while you're waiting. Subscribe to the channel, my friends. Here you go. Zach Humphrey still looking in those memes. And I bet you anything, if you look at this, you're going to see a bunch of Kronos memes. There you go. Coming in, trying to promote some Kronos memes under there. Yes, they're on the prowl. The Kronos memes are very active on Twitter right now. But I wanted to show you guys this. I put out this tweet yesterday, and I had a lot of people ask me, 2 hours. What's coming out in 2 hours? Well, the only thing that came out, I thought maybe the Bitmart announcement was coming out, and it is coming soon for Mouse and the Pasta, it looks like. But anyway, all they did was come out with a announcement. And this was it. So this was, they mentioned, all the listings that they've had. They're trying to go into other blockchains. They're trying to do staking launch soon. They're going to increase the liquidity. Influencer campaign on Twitter targeting Solana and ETH influencers. Bitmart listing imminent. Payment sent and announced expected within 24 hours. Let's see if Bitmart even did that yet. I mean, like, these are just like the moves that you track. And again, guys, I'm not an ambassador for anything. I'm a speculator. I own it. I've got bias, right? So I'm going to come out and straight up tell you guys, And look, if we ever are a sponsor of anything, I'm going to let you know. And I think we've got one coming soon. And so I'm very excited about it. But it ain't a meme coin. I don't really love to sponsor meme coins. Anyway, the announcement hasn't come for that Bitmart listing, but it's coming because they raised $30,000 as a community. And so, like, these are the things that I look at, and I get in the Discords, and I just try to, you know, follow the news, follow the action. Let's see what's going on with Crow with Knife. Back above 50 million, had a beautiful pump off a big wick to the downside. 2 red days in a row, and now here we are trying to get another green day. Let's see how it plays out again. Bitcoin's going up today, and so that does fare well for the rest of the market, and Stax is continuing its move. Bitcoin also continuing its move. Let's see if we can get back up to the top of this range. Again, I like to long support and short resistance, and so we kind of have some good movement going on here. Let's see if we can continue moving up. This is actually ripping pretty hard right now. Let's zoom in a little bit and enjoy this Bitcoin pump, my friends. Kaboom. Beautiful. And while we're looking at that, let me tell you guys, I did buy some GME the other day. I could have made quite a bit of profit, but I was just kind of holding it to test the experiment. Anyway, I ended up selling. I made about $800 on it. You know, okay, that's great. And it's getting a little scary today. I don't know. I'm not really trying to lose my initial investment, so I took out. Could I miss a wild ride up to the top? Did I miss selling the top? Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I was in it for the culture. That was what was going on. And this thing could keep going. I don't know if there's a giant short squeeze. I don't know if the hedge funds are still getting wrecked. But the thing is since this already happened once, you know, I think that hopefully, for their sake at least, the hedge funds probably aren't going to let it happen twice, though they kind of did. I just don't know if it's going to be as bad for them or as good for us, retail. The suits are fighting back. It is the retail, me and you, the dumb money versus the smart money, right? We're the dumb money. The guys in the suits, they're the smart money. And I don't like that saying, but it's how it is. Waldo saying more news coming. I love it. I love it. Just a mouse in the pasta, says Waldo. All right. Amen. Amen. What do we got? Marty says, follow Black Sea on Instagram. He'll be doing a giveaway at 300 followers. Go check that out. What else we got going on in the chat? Let's see here. Bitcoin ripping today. Beautiful, beautiful moves. Almost back above 65K more. Shorts getting squeezed. Beautiful day. Love it. Love it, my friends. Love those short squeezes. I don't know if you guys just heard my shoulder pop, but that was ridiculous. That was a very loud shoulder pop. All right. What do we got going on, my friends? Okay, got a little comfier there. All right, any questions out there? I'd be happy to answer them. 62 viewers, only 16 likes, guys. We got to get those likes up. Got to get those likes up with the price of Bitcoin. If you're a happy person and you got Bitcoin pumping today and you enjoy the stream, just tap that like button for me. All you do is exit out of the chat on your iPhone if that's where you're watching. And just tap that like button, guys. Number one thing you could do to support the channel, and it means the world to me, my partner, Black Sea. See what's going on with these charts. Solana looks like it wants to make the move. Yep. If Bitcoin can have this continuation, we can do it. Waldo wants me to say yes. Thank you, Waldo. Thanks for the reminder. Kip, can you briefly touch on adding liquidity to memes, and is it worth it for, say, like top memes on Kronos? Well, here's the thing about providing liquidity, and I'm not gonna like. It's hard to pull up anything specifically because it's hard to pull up. I mean, let me see. let's see what we got here. Liquidity. It's been a while, guys. I have not been adding liquidity to anything, and I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so just wow, look at this. There you go. So there's one. That's a farm. It's not quite, I guess, the same as providing liquidity. I think it is, though. So you can provide liquidity, guys, and get crazy APYs. I'm just going to use this as an example. This would be the example of like an APY you can get. Here's the deal, though. There's a thing called impermanent loss, okay? And it's something that a lot of people don't talk about. And so while you can get good APR here, let's say stuck in the pasta goes up 10x, all right? It just, I don't know. Who knows? Let's just pretend that it does. What you need to do when you're providing liquidity is it's crow and stuck. So the way that DeFi works is in order for a decentralized market to exist, you need to have a trading pair, right? So for this example, if I want to trade my crow coins for stuck, that's the trading pair. I can also do like USDC to stuck probably. And so like that would be that trading pair. And so providing liquidity to specifically crow and stuck, that trading pair, right? When you want to swap your crow for stuck and your stuck for crow. If you provide, let's say $1,000 of each, and the crow and the stuck token goes up 10x, but crow just stays at 12 cents, okay? You're going to experience, first of all, opportunity cost, right? Because instead of holding $2,000 in stuck, you held $1,000 in crow and $1,000 in stuck, okay? This is a very rudimentary idea of impermanent loss. And so, yes, you're going to be earning 167% APR that I think you can collect daily or hourly or whatever. But if stuck goes up, the question you have to ask yourself, and it's complicated math, right? It's complicated math, is am I going to be better just holding stuck? Or am I going to be better holding the trading pair, stuck and crow? I like providing liquidity in a bear market when price volatility is low. On low price volatility, you can earn quite a bit of money because you don't have to worry about the price action on stuck going up and the price action on crow staying the same, right? When a price goes up or down and the other price stays the same, or let's say they go the opposite directions, you know, that's a big risk of impermanent loss. The ideal trading pair is a pair that, you know, is going to trade together. And so like a decent liquidity trading pair would be like maybe VVS and crow, but like crow and stuck liquidity pair, it's not as enticing to me because the volatility on stuck is great, and so the impermanent loss is there. And so though it says 168% APR, you have to ask yourself, well, what's my opportunity cost? And look, providing liquidity for these meme tokens, if you're a fan of them and you want them to succeed, you know, that is a good thing to do for the community. And, you know, I haven't been doing that. Though I've donated to some of these, you know, exchange listing things. I personally just don't like the complexity of it. I don't like to provide liquidity, but I know there's a lot of people out there that like to go for these APRs, and then they risk impermanent loss. And in the end, I think you can still make money, but the question is would I have been better off just putting my crow coin into stuck too if I wanted to do that? Now I've got crow and I've got that staked. I'm earning 7 or 8% in, you know, the POS chain for crypto, you know, the crypto.com, the crypto.org POS chain, previously crypto.org chain. Does that help all though? Does that explain it to you? Okay, so it's equal parts of a trading pair, and you can do it for anything, right? That's how DeFi works. Unless people provide liquidity, the market doesn't exist. And so when you look at a coin like Mystery, that means that there's $5 million worth of liquidity in this. Oh, this is crow with knife, right? And so I just know this. $2.5 million of this is, as you can see here, there, right there, wrapped crow, right? Crow and caw trading pair, right? Specifically. And we could look at some other trading pairs. We could look at like Ka and like USDC, right? So like this is the best explanation I can give you. It's complicated. It's not a perfect explanation. I know that. It's very difficult to explain in permanent loss, but I recommend looking at some smarter people than me and watching some YouTube videos on those. Servande or Arande? I should just say Servan. Servan says, but I love to roll the R's. You can also use a leverage farm, which seriously limits impermanent loss and doubles the earnings. Is there a risk of liquidation, Servan? Because there's always got to be a risk, right? That's the thing you got to remember. There's always a risk. There has to be a risk. There's always a risk. Because that's crypto, baby. What else we got going? How's Bitcoin doing? Solana's making its way up. Bitcoin trying to find its way above 65. Can we do it? Looks like we're going to hit that right now. By the way, I did put out a poll for you guys. Just wondering, can we get Bitcoin back above $70,000 in May? 78% of you guys say yes, and 22% of you guys say no. I agree. But we got 72 viewers and 27 likes. Let's match those numbers. Let's get those likes up. And a 65K Bitcoin. So you better smash the like button because Bitcoin's going to the moon right now, which is a beautiful thing. Beautiful to see Bitcoin going up. And again, now we got Stax, $2.12, making its way up. This is withdrawing I've had for a while, guys. Let's see. Bitcoin needs to continue. Bitcoin needs to continue. I know a lot of Jasmine fans are out there. This thing has been in a crazy wedge. Crazy strong wedge. Let's see. 15-minute candles. Let's see what's going on here. I was thinking about leverage trading more myself. I made some pretty decent calls on these things recently. Again, this would be an opportunity, you know. I like to long support and short resistance. Not a perfect wedge. I should probably bring this down. There. I should probably bring this up here. Long support, short resistance, my friends. If you guys want to trade some of the volatility on crypto, take advantage of these long and short opportunities, my friends, then you can sign up for Femex using the link in the description down below. Honestly, I like this other wedge I had better. You can get up to $4,100 when you sign up for Femex, so check it out. Crab paired to crow with knife. I did see that. Yes, it is. Very interesting. Oh, Gus is moving? Heck yeah, I need that. We got some Gus. Let's see what's going on with Gus. Actually, let's check out the whole Stax ecosystem real quick. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, we're getting a little move up today. Good to see. Good to see. Little move up. Yeah, I mean, I don't see this one going much lower. Let me tell you that. So we'll see. We'll see how she pans out. GameStop having another little pump. I don't know. I'm out of GameStop. We'll see, guys. We'll see. All right, folks, that's all I got in this one. Thanks for tuning in. A little shorter stream today. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. We got 75 viewers, 30 likes. Do me a favor before you head out and smash the like button. I missed a super chat. Who did a super chat? User Rubber says Scooter. Scooter's scooting along. We'll see how it pans out, User Rubber. I know. Another pre-sale, new coin. I'm hopeful for an entire Kronos meme coin ecosystem. Thanks for that super chat, though, Scooter. I appreciate, or User Rubber. I appreciate that, my man. Guys, that's all I got in this one. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, especially because we got Bitcoin moving up. We did hit $65,000 today, and it looks like 77% of you believe that Bitcoin can achieve $70,000 in May. Had some good news for you today. Vanguard's capitulating, getting into Bitcoin. A FOMO play by an institution. We called it here on this channel. That's all I got in this one, guys. I am Crypto Kip. Smash a like before you go. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. And as always, guys, leave some comments for me down below. And DCA HODL, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, everybody. I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.